awesome. I love that kid. Next is Tamara. Your favorite part about school is learning. Good. Jamal. PE. Christopher. Good. Sitting on the carpet and learning new things. Me. Use your loud and proud voice, okay? Good. She said everything. I've been hearing a lot of y'all say everything. That's good. And my last one, Gianni. Everything. Good. You guys did really good with that learning target, just speaking one at a time. Remember when we do our turning talks today and our think, pair, share, to speak one at a time. Remember, usually I have my row A goes and my row B goes. Remember, you're listening with care while your partner is speaking. Good job. Get back in your carpet squares. Go. Watch fingers. Voice is off. Be careful. It's turning face back to me. Alright, so the first learning target that we just practiced one, but the first one that we're going to get into is I can ask and answer questions about what school is and why it is important using key details from the text. Remember that text is what the school means to you. We're going to build knowledge and skills, foster character and relationships, and create high quality work. And that goes with our module 1 question, what is school and why is it important to you? And we're going to add some new things to that answer chart for you. All right, get your bow and arrow up because we're gonna shoot this target. Because before you leave here today, you will know how to ask and answer questions using key details. Get ready. Go. We shot our learning target. All right, so our module question for today, and that goes with our anchor chart. What is school and why is it important? So on this side, we have those 3 big ideas. Build knowledge and skills, foster character and relationships, create high quality work. So with the other lessons we have for build knowledge and skills, we come to school to learn new things. We also come to school to do work that is hard, which makes our brain grow. Also, foster character and relationships, we learn to treat others well. So we will add to that today. Who remembers anything that we learned about school from the text that we did last week? Remember, we talked to Solomon, we talked to Jacqueline, and Nubian. Who remembers what they learned from those students? Track Corey?
Corey.
Hold on, let's make sure we have all eyes. Jamal is tracking. Tamara is sending energy. Jacqueline is tracking. Go, Corey. Okay, that was Solomon. Solomon knew that when he went to school, he would get challenging work. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Corey. Track Jaheem.
Jaheem.
Ooh, Kelly is tracking. Anjali is tracking. Nevaeh is tracking. Good. I think that was Bryce. Bryce said that he went to school to be safe. And I'll take one more. Track Christopher.
Christopher.
Oh, I love that tracking, Corey. Good, Gianni. You can do it. So we said to be safe. We get challenging work. And what's another thing you remember from the book? Okay. Then I'll go to Caden. Track Caden.
Kaden. To make new friends.
Good, to make new friends. Awesome. Alright, so this is the What is School song. We've been practicing it. I will sing it along with you guys. If you can jump in when you're ready, but let's make sure we use our loud and proud voice, okay? So we're going to start here at the top. What is school? Get ready. At school we come together to think and work and play, challenging our brains to think in new ways, doing work that matters, believing in ourselves, creating something beautiful to share with someone else. At school we come together to think and work and play, learning things to make a difference each day, doing things we thought we really couldn't do, appreciating qualities of others too. At school we come together to think and work and play, showing that we've learned in many different ways, learning from each other, treating others well, discovering new interests and stories to tell. And that's what we've been talking about in schools and community. You see, treating others well, learning new things, and sharing ideas. All right, so now we're going to get ready for our read aloud. Last week we talked to Nubian, we talked to Jocelyn, Solomon, Bryce, and Miles. Today they're going to introduce us to some new people, and we're going to think about why school is so important to them. What are we thinking about?
Why school is so important to them.
What does school mean to you? But before we get into that, what makes our school a community? Remember we had that word community as a vocabulary word? What makes our school a community? Track Jamal.
Jamal. That's the people working together and learning together.
Good, I love it, Jamal. So yes, that what makes our school a community. People working together and learning together. First, we're going to talk to Jonathan. Jonathan says, at school we work together every single day, just like what Jamal said. We learn together, we play together, and we have fun together. And Jonathan is in first grade, and he's from Detroit, Michigan. I'm going to read that one more time. At school, we work together every single day. We learn together, we play together, and we have fun together. All right, so this is a cold call. You're not going to know who I'm calling on. Keep your hands down. What makes school so important to Jonathan? What makes school so important to Jonathan? Track London. Think about what he said.
Learn.
Yes, he said they learn every what?
Day.
Every day. Who wants to build on to that? What else did he say? Track Richard. We learn together and have fun together. Awesome. Good job. So keep that in mind. What's important to him is that they learn every single day, and he's working with his friends, playing with his friends, and having fun. All right, now we have Christopher. Listen closely to why school is so important to Christopher. We support each other. Once we go on to the outside world, we'll have habits like this. We will do this, and our world will be a better place. That sounds familiar. For example, if we see someone out there, we can look at them and say hello, not just walk right by. If you keep on spreading the word to be nice, honestly, the word will get around. And this is from Christopher. He's in third grade. He's from Rochester, New York. So now we're going to do a turn and talk. But we're going to do it like we do our think, pair, share. You guys know what to do. Turn to the person that you talk to during your think, pair, share. Minx is turning around to Jamal. Carrie is turning around to Richard. Good job. So remember, my blue turns to orange, and orange turns to red. Jamal, warning, our voices are up. So some of us don't have partners. You're going to join in with Minx and Jamal, okay, Christopher? Travis, you already know you're joining in with London and Kaden. What's up?
Blue turns to orange.
I'm sorry, blue turns to green, orange turns to red. Y'all did it correctly. Turn around, Zion. Today, please. Awesome, because we got to move on. All right, why is school so important to Christopher? My blue rose will talk first. My orange rose will talk first. When I say switch, green will talk, and then red will talk. Who's talking first? Raise your hand. That should be my blue and orange rose. Awesome, hands down. Who's talking second? That should be my green and red row. Tamara, you're talking second, okay? Corey, join in with Carrie and Richard. All right, get ready. Noise double one. Why is school important to Christopher? I should see blue and orange talking first. Roll. Okay. All right, voices off. Track the board right quick. Let's go back and see what Christopher said again for those who forgot. Listen carefully because you already know now for your turn to talk. you're gonna talk about why is school so important to Christopher. So listen carefully. Ooh, I have Jamal's eyes, I have Tamara's eyes, I have Nevaeh's eyes. We support each other. Once we go on into the outside world, we'll have habits like this. We will do this and our world will be a better place. For example, if we see someone out there, we can look at them and say hello, not just walk right by. If you keep on spreading the word to be nice, honestly, the word will get around. So why is school important to Christopher? Turn back around. Remember, blue and orange talk first. Notice number one, go. Did you go first? No, wait, blue goes first. Did you go first?
No, I'm still talking.
So you need to share.
They all want to make
Oh, you're on me. That's Watch Christopher. Not you, Christopher. I know. But we're talking about this one, this Christopher. Go ahead, Christopher. What did he say? Okay, that shows that you're being what? One, two, three, all eyes on me. Ooh, I have Cora's eyes, I have Richard's eyes, I have Anthony's eyes. Ooh, I love that bubble you gave him out. Alright, so I went around, I heard a lot of good things of why school is important to Christopher. I'm gonna call on Carrie. Carrie, can you share with us what you said about why school is important to Christopher? Loud and proud.
School is important to Christopher because so the world could change.
Can you build on that? What do you mean when you say so the world can change?
Well, everybody can be different.
Be different? Because you gave a good example so the world could change. How does Christopher know we can change the world, Carrie? By being what? By being kind, by being nice. He said just by saying hello, like we can change the word, we can get the word out. Awesome. Next one, so everyone make sure you're telling.
You're doing exactly what I was going to ask you to do.
Alright, so make sure you're tracking. We're going to talk about what Lisa is saying. Nevaeh is still tracking, Travis is tracking. Learning about the community often leads to a service that can be provided to that community. For example, a third grade class learned about world habits. Then they created scavenger hunt. No, that's habitats, sorry. A third grade class learned about world habitats. Then they created scavenger hunt booklets that gave clues about animals that live in the Seneca Park Zoo in Rochester. They donated these booklets to the zoo for visitors and classes to learn and have fun. And that's Lisa O'Malley, and she's the curriculum coordinator in Rochester, New York. So once again, she said learning about the community often leads to a service that can be provided to that community. A third grade class learned about world habitats. Then they created a scavenger hunt booklets that gave clues about animals that live in the Seneca Park Zoo in Rochester. And after they did that, they donated those booklets to the zoo for the visitors so they can learn and have fun. So we're gonna do another turning talk. Why is school so important to Lisa? So turn back to your partner. Why is school so important to Lisa? This time, red row, shh, listen to my directions. This time, red row and green row will talk first. Dion, turn around quickly. Yep, so either Corey or Richard can go first. Notice number one, first question. Why is school important to Lisa? Go. say did, but that's a good answer. Alright, let's turn back around and face the board. Make sure you're in ready to learn position. We're crisscross applesauce. Yes, awesome. Tamara is in ready to learn. Jamal is already in ready to learn. Makai is in ready to learn. So let's talk about that first question. Why is school important to Lisa? Track Kaden.
Kaden. Because she wants to work as a community with her class.
Good. She wanted to work as a community to her class. Let's think about the next one. I'll do, you guys can volunteer, the strong and proud hands. What did her third grade class do and why was it so important? What did her third grade class do and why was it so important? Kelly, track Kelly.
Kelly.
She wanted to make the animals safe and healthy. It did have to do with animals, but what exactly did they do for the community with those animals? Track meets.
Me.
Make sure we're tracking. Corey is still tracking. Tamara is tracking. Corral is tracking.
They have learned about animals and their habitat, and they have been about the scavenger.
Good, awesome. Me. So that's exactly what they did. They learned about the animals and their habitat, and they created a scavenger hunt, and they did those with booklets.